How's it going, everybody? I'm sort of in a little bit of a hurry. Want to time all this caffeine out with going to the gym and getting it done. But there's so much to cover here. There's just so much to cover here. Um, the Da Vinci Code. So, because I keep watching, like Angel White or Shaking My Head Productions. So I got caught up in one of the old Angel White videos. And if we could do I'll put it in the description for y'all to watch. The bulk of this video, it's the Mona Lisa blood moon, something like that, was taken out of the original that was called Donald Trump, the Antichrist is Reborn, that Angel White's, which I will tell you is an AI site. Now they look at the subscribers, 197 for November 7th, 11/7, which is what 9/11, like we've been telling you, is all about. And I'll put it in the description. Would love for y'all to watch it. Are we on the eve of destruction, tax deduction? Do you know what lyrics that's to? One of my faves. Joe Kane said, my comment always gets, let's go back. Sorry, we'll get to your comments in a minute. So Da Vinci Code, May 19th. There's your May 19th again. From We Seek and We Find. Remember, it's 85 days from the midpoint of when there was August 12th, Sirius the Dog Star rises, midpoint of 2 total lunar eclipses, also midpoint of 2 total solar eclipses. And it happens to be the closest solars and lunars available. Future, past. 88 days in both directions for the total lunar. And in 88 days, it lands on day 88 because of 11 times 8, November 8th. Who are we kidding here? If we had any brains at all, we would have seen this coming a long time ago. But, and maybe nothing happens. And again, I'm there with no brains at all. Again, which I'm good with the Lord's plan. It's his plan. This is not my plan. This is not me mapping out my own personal will upon the earth. This is God's will through Satan for the destruction of the flesh of the lost sheep. So May 19th, again, the midpoint day this past year of August 12th, you go back 85 days, it's May 19th. You go up 85 days. It's our assassination day of November 5th, at least we think. And the Da Vinci Code release date of May 19th, 2006, to the potential assassination date, 614 days, Trump's birthday. 6014, Trump's birthday. Look at the minutes, 866, 86, 6. 86ing of the 88, right? The 86ing of Trump. Book of Revelations accounts for the 66, as it will be opened 2 days later on a spiritual plane. Look at the seconds. Begins with 519, May 19th again. Look at the hours, 144,000. 4336. 36, the triangular number of 666. They're just fascinating, isn't it? What have I got here? November 3rd, 311. November 5th, 313. So November 5th is day. Well, if you look at November 3rd being, because it's going to be day 309. Again, 867. 5309. Eight, 6, 7. By the way, my stepdaughter, remember her name, our old friend who contributed so much to this channel, even did the gematria, and her name, middle initial, and last name. First name, middle initial, last name was the same as Trump's. First name, last name, middle initial. Came out to the same in gematria, 148. And her number has a 138, an 88, and an 86ing of the 138 or the 88. She is born March 19th, 1998. 98th verse is the crowning moment. On the 5th, she's 8997. There's your 97 for the rising day 2 days later. On November 6th, 8998. So now the country is in chaos. And 98th verse. On the rising day, she will be 8999. And on the day of the total lunar or the 88 day, when the nation and the earth goes 88 miles per hour, she is an even 9,000, the number 9. Number 9 dream, love potion number 9. It's all about number 9. And so it begins. But I had a point. I'd love to get to it. 867-5309. I think I've blown this up before, but we'll do it again. 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. So what are we looking at? We're looking at the 86ing on day 309. And what sits in the middle of that and is fused with the 309 is the 753 on the clock. So you go back to the song Jenny. Jenny song 8675309 Wikipedia. November 16th, 1981. Let's take a look at it. I'll pause. Nothing really that I'm looking at other than personal stuff, but there's your 64. Trump's number ends in 64. 889. Nothing big. Personal stuff. More of a personal numbers realm. I'm a little surprised. I was thinking it would have a little more juice, but okay. So we can dismiss the 8675309 day 309 as just being a coincidence. I'm good with that. But you do have the 86 on day 309. And the 75 is in the middle of that. And remember, Candy is the C and the Y. Or the 3 and the 25. Third letter, 25th letter. Nothing more, nothing less, though. We know about the progressions. It's a total solar eclipse of 2001. Donnie Darko, director's cut, Seattle, Space Needle. And that movie, whatever it was, Parallax View, Mustang car release, Barbara Felton, Agent 86, her birthday progression, Olympus Has Fallen, released on 3/22/2013, Tesla, open shop, Rising Day. Well, the days in between all matter. Christopher Nolan's birthday, Heath Ledger's death, Trump posing with the Bible, Skyfall, Elvis, Challenger, Ken Miles, who's Ford versus Ferrari that Christian Bale played, Annular Solar in 98, JFK, Ass, date, Saturday Night Fever album, which was at the Georgia Guidestones when they opened it up, Spin City, Back to the Future on the Rising Day, Avengers Endgame, Demaryius Thomas death, Robert Trump death, The Highlander, of course, release date, The Killing Moon, of course, as we get into the total lunar on 11/7, the rising date. Trump came out to the Undertaker song in Florence, King Kong, Backwards Cypher, X Across America, back on a future Cypher 4/8/2024. And then you get to November 8th, the total lunar 88. This is the day after the rising. This is the first full day of everything moving forward for the Antichrist and the destruction of the earth. So Satan gets his purge to set up his camp, and then the Lord then gets his purge of the sheep and their sins through the Antichrist. And then the Antichrist in the mystery Babylonian world of the goats then gets their comeuppance, and the church is cleansed and God's wrath ensues. Is this the time that all this is going to happen? I don't know. This could all be 2023, 2024. But if it's now, if it's go time, there's no time better as far as the way everything lines up. So November 8th is Escape from New York, Loose Change in American Coup Final Cut, October 2nd, 2022. April 4th, Total Blood Moon, Total Lunar of 2015. Remember, Trump, the escalator ride was in 2015. And if we were to look at that again real quick, if I'm not mistaken, that was on 6/15. It's an even 2,700 days on the often date with 3/888, 6:48 in the hours, 3/888,000. I mean, just dead even. And you've got Eve 2332 with an 8 and then all the zeros in the seconds. It's 88 months and 21 days. It is a phenomenal date. Trump announcing his presidency 2015. It says June 16th, 2015. So maybe I got my fives and everything mixed up. So I keyed in the 15th, nothing came up. So everything I just told you, tweets of June 15th, 2015. Donald Trump tweeted 14 times, golden escalator ride on 16th June 25th. So I was, it's the 16th. So watch this when we change it to the 16th and then include both dates. It's the same thing. So this is one of those include both dates kind of deal, which we're good with. It's just fascinating. My goodness gracious. That escalator ride, right? But if you work the progressions of yesterday being, 3 times 11 is 311. The offing day, if you progress that, you do get 313 on the 5th. Latrobe, Pennsylvania, 319 on Jewish Gematria, 540, and then 90 on Simple. Apollo Death, Apollo Clone, I Am a Twin, Brad Pitt. You also get with Latrobe, Pennsylvania. You get July 4th, Russia invades Ukraine. Top Gun, I still have not gotten back into that movie. I'll do it tonight. 500 is the first jet, Iceman, North Pole, Maverick, Machine Man, when he gets into the jet, his shield, his face shield, it lights up the reflections from the control panel, and you see all the green and red and digital from his dashboard reflect back onto his mask, through his eyes, through his nose, on his face. It looks like he's computerized. And that's man mixing with machine. When Trump goes Mach 10 and connects to the technology. And the F-14s of Maverick, that's 614 coding, F-14. And they come back into play in this movie to save the day. The F-14s are nothing more than a representation of 614, Trump's birthday. Moon Uranus conjunction, thanks to Christian getting us involved in that. So I don't really have time to get into that, but thank you, Christian, for that. Christian's powerful comment. Hello, Trey. Hope you're doing well. Amazing find on August 12th date. Also, great call, being 224 days of the year. Is that, again, 224 coding? Yeah, the August 12th date was day 224, and I will be 22402 days old tomorrow. On the opening of the book of Revelation, I will be 22404, 404, 22404. And that was my first address, was 404. So it's like everything is set up for it. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Our old friend, you know, he didn't want to do this anymore because too much stuff was connecting and then nothing happened. So I'm prepared for that. I'm not prepared for it happening because when it does happen, there's just no telling. I don't know if my whole body will start shaking or not. I hope the Lord kills me with a brain aneurysm and a heart attack and a stroke all at once. I'm sticking with all my chips on the 5th as the main day. Christian said, do you see on the top of the lunar eclipse, there's also a conjunction? I think it's the moon with Uranus and Aries at 22 degrees, full moon, total lunar eclipse, which the moon will cover Uranus, not visible in Ukraine. Mercury is superior conjunction with the sun. Back to the Future dates, November 5th and November 12th. The whole week coming up has date like November 5th, either 11/5 or 95. 11 times 5 is 55. Absolutely. November 6th, 11/6 or 9/6. The day is interesting because it is backwards 9/11, but it is also 6/11/66. Now, he'll be in Miami on that day. If the event's not when we think, then the 6th is in play gigantically. November 7th, oh, thank heaven for 7/11. Yeah. And 77, 7 times 11. Eve is in the number 7. Eve is in the number 11. EVE are in both of those. So 77 is just gigantic. November 8th, 88 or 98, 98th verse of Revelation is the crowning white horse. 11/8, 88 miles per hour. 119 is Donald, of course, in the Jewish gematria. 11/9 or 99, or 9/11 also 99. And it was Agent 86 and Agent 99. Oh, Barbara Feldon. I did that wrong. So stupid. Barbara Felton was 99. So who was Agent 86? That was who was Agent 86? It's Maxwell Smart. It was Don Adams. Don Adams, Wikipedia. And again, Adam. What are you going to do with that atom? What are you going to do with Adam again? And Don means boss? Are you kidding me? April 13th, 1923. April 13th, 1923. April, I can't believe I messed all that up. April 13th, but Lord's always showing me how stupid I am. Keeps me humble. So Don Adams, he'll be 99, 613, 36, 356. There is 56 days to go on that day. Nothing much, though. I mean, his death day, September 25th, 2005. September 25th, 2005. Maybe his death day gives us something, 6250. Wow. Look at the minutes, 9,000. I mean, 9 million. Look at all the zeros. Look at the years, 7, 1, 1, 1, 1, 7, 1, 1, 1 across the board. 6250 days. Look at the seconds, 540 million even. Hours, 150,000 even. Powerful. So Agent 86 connects boldly to all that. That is just insane. So was his death real? Doubtful. Probably told to as he was dying, or they just shipped him off somewhere. Let him die peacefully 20 years later. I have no idea. How old did he live? Lived to the age of 82. There is always the possibility that that's just the Lord's synchronicity, and the Lord handles that. Or the Lord allows Satan to have him die on that day. So he goes on to say November 10th is 11:10, November 11th, 11:11, or 9:11, or 11 times 11 is 121 gigawatts, and it's also Antichrist in simple gematria. 1111 is also like a mirror, 1111, 2022, 4 1s, 3 2s, 4 3 2 1 lift off, take off, like the rapper in the news the other day. Yeah. So Christian's comment, very powerful. I don't have time to get into the other comments. I'm going to put this Mona Lisa in there for y'all. It's got 11K views. Read what's in the description also. And love y'all very much. Thank you, Christian. That's good stuff.